This video will explain and guide you through the workflow required to view your lab report data as a chemistry table and modify the table outputs to meet your needs. The Lab Reports section shows all laboratory reports that have been successfully imported into ESDAT, along with the project, site, and other information about the laboratory report. As a user, you can select one or more laboratory reports and navigate to the details, edits, chem tables, or other views as shown in the image. If you would like to only view lab reports for particular projects or sites, you can filter them using the Projects and Sites menu above the Laboratory Reports list. The Lab Report Details screen shows information about the laboratory report and also allows you to update sample details to specify information the laboratory can't provide. That may include the location of the samples, the QA type, such as if a sample is a duplicate, and other information such as the sampling method, matrix description, and comments. From this screen, you can approve or reject a laboratory report and also download associated files, which can include your formal certificate of analysis and chain of custody in PDF format. To allocate sample information, the user will need edit permissions on the project. Only users with project management permissions are able to approve lab reports. If you already have locations entered into ESDAT, ESDAT can automatically derive the sample's location using the sample's field ID. Typically, the field ID consists of the location followed by a date, depth, well, or other information. ESDAT supports a variety of formats which are detailed in the help files. The Chem Tables button will show a table of one or more of your laboratory reports. It will initially look as shown, which is to a preview of how the export will be laid out, but can be dynamically modified. The chem names are the name of the analytes shown across the top of the table. The sample information is shown down the screen. Statistics are shown at the end of the table. You are able to configure the layout and content of the table to meet your needs and export it to Excel. The table can be exported to Excel with the analytes either across the top as shown in this screen, or down the page as is often done for soil tables. Using these menus across the top, you can control the look and content in your chemistry table. If you wish to see a subset of your data, you can apply filters using the filter bar. Chem Profiles is the first menu item, and this allows you to customize the name of the analyte, the grouping it will be included in, the order, and the reporting units. You can create multiple chem profiles which are used across tables, maps, graphs, and other outputs and reuse them in different projects as required. The Environmental Standards has a listing of regulatory guidelines. You simply select the standards that you want shown on the table and specify the formatting you would like to use for any exceedances. You can add your own site-specific guidelines or other guidelines into the system, which is described in the help files. This is how the environmental standards look on the chemistry table. You can change the order, colors, other options. ESDAT also has an option we call Meta Standards, which allows multiple environmental standards to be combined into one. You can also select the sample information you want to show. You can drag and drop the items to get the order you want. The data in the table will be sorted by the data in these columns. ESDAT also has the ability to output statistics. There's 95% UCL, the number of results above or below detection, and a variety of other statistics. Under Results, you can modify how to show non-detects and detects and no result. You can also choose to show the less than prefix for non-detects or to show qualifiers. You can also select to show detects or exceedances only, which is a great way to get a quick snapshot of the more critical results. Lastly, there's the Excel export where you can control how the file will be generated in Excel, including headers and footers, logos, fonts, margins, borders, and other settings. The settings you've just seen can be saved as a custom layout. This saves the layout settings for the table, including the environmental standards selected and their formats, the sample information and statistics to be included, various result options, and Excel export settings. You can create your own custom layout, and then change the menu settings to match what you need, and then save the layout for use on future tables. Other popular data views that are available to you are the chemistry map and the chemistry graph. You will need to enter coordinates into ESDAT to use the map, which you can do under Lab Report Details or in the Locations section of ESDAT. After having reviewed this video, you should understand how to view laboratory reports, Specify sample details and view your data on a chem table showing exceedances of specified environmental standards.